Welcome back. Hope you had a great week. Last week we kind of looked for a breakdown with the move to the upside. So far, we just kind of had a slow bleed to the downside. Now we kind of are stuck with, two possible scenarios. One is, we're kind of still in a wave three, which means, right, we still have a wave five left in a wave three before we come down for the bigger wave four and before we can push up for a wave five. That's scenario number one, wherein, this other thing is your ABC wave.
This short clip is presented by Community. Fast track your learning curve and profit with our Leduc Trading Discord community. It is ideal for beginners who love the chase. Community provides access to not only Samantha's daily market thoughts and chase trades, but also her fabulous team of live stage mentors who share their actual trades and risk management stops across equities, options, and futures. You also get access to custom trade support when you need it. For more information, visit www.leductrading.com/community.
So as a result of which, if I go to the 4-hour chart, you'll be able to see that we actually, kind of broke out of this channel. So even if we were to kind of this low, I feel like as long as we rebound immediately, this scenario still, very much stands a possibility to play out. Alternatively, though, we also have discussed that, we've previously shown you this chart wherein we have pushed to the top of the channel and we are against the 2.414 fib. So it is very possible that we are, in a bigger wave four, in which case we are completing the wave A, possibly comes down as low as 4663. If this current low does not hold, I could see it come, that low. But yeah, I still kind of expect that B wave bounce higher before we come down for the C wave. So in both cases, you can see that we are kind of expecting a bounce. Even if it dips slightly on Monday, we are kind of expecting a bounce at least into midweek. And then once it bounces, either we're going to form a right shoulder, kind of like this, wherein you form the right shoulder before you kind of come down, or alternatively, this would be the end of your wave four and we push higher for a wave five, and a wave five target would be about like 485, 486. So yeah, those are the two possible scenarios I am monitoring. You can see that the dollar did kind of have that oversold bounce. So now again, it depends. It's either going to make a higher low, play at the red path, or like we've discussed, a bounce off the support or rejection of these levels. Usually, the previous low, and you can see we're probably going to come test this trend line at some point. So yeah, that's what we have for the dollar. Let's look at the 10-year, and the 10-year again did kind of have that oversold bounce, but we've still not gotten back over this previous level of resistance, so would need over 4.1, 4.2 to get busier. So far, all we've done is just have a minor oversold bounce. With that being said, let's look at some of the stocks for this week. The first one again is Microsoft, and would again be dependent on what the market does, right? You have to point out that we are at the bottom of support, and we do have a fib level here at 465. So either we hold this level, as long as 465 holds, probably going to bounce up to the top of this channel. So far, we've just kind of been choppy for about 1.5 months, which is why whichever direction it breaks, it's going to have a massive move. So if it breaks 465, we're easily going to dip to the bottom of this channel here at 451. That scenario, a potential scenario. If this level holds, we again push to the top of this, again goes sideways before it breaks out. Those are the two versions I am monitoring on Microsoft. Either way, you can see how tightly we're squeezed. It will make a big move soon, which is why I have it on this week's watch list. The next one I have is PDD. We know I've always been saying every bounce at China likely gets shorted. We are opening at the bottom of this level here on KWEB. So if KWEB continues to be red and cannot hold this level of support at 25.3, then you can see here, it has another gap here to fill here at 22, and it has a gap here to fill 21.10.
Subscribe to Leduc Trading YouTube channel for more Wolf's weekly Wavelist videos and other content.